Good morning. My hanging petunia baskets are absolute trash this year. So let's go to Lowe's and see if we can find some. I'm not gonna make any new ones right now. I think what I want is just to have something that's pre-made. I can hang it up. We can start over and just keep those going through to fall. So these are petunias that I grew from seed myself, and typically they do amazing, but when I went on vacation they struggled, and then even after that it was hard for me personally just to keep them watered. I kept forgetting about them, so they look absolutely awful. Now, this is the time of the year where you might see your petunias typically struggle. And if you're wondering, like, they're not looking good, they're looking scraggly, go ahead and pinch them back. Like this one, I could probably pinch back and it might flush out some new growth and be beautiful. This one's a little bit, in my opinion, beyond that, because the foliage has crinkled up and dried up. This one is kind of done. But this one, because it's still green, you can go ahead and pinch it back and it will flush out new growth for you. Pinch it, fertilize it, top off the soil, whatever you need to do, and then give it a second chance for the last remainder of the season. So I won't be collecting any seed in this video, but I wanted to show you what their seed heads actually look like. This one is a seed head that is open, so the seeds have fallen out of here. Here is a seed head, seed head here. Now you want to catch them before they open up and then collect those seeds into a small paper bag, or even I like to use Ziplocs with a paper towel. That's my go-to method for seed saving. But the seeds are very small. See if I can get some on my hand. And see, that's how small they are. So if you have petunias that are putting out seed pods, definitely go ahead and collect them. I have petunias, like the petunias that you buy from, you know, the big brands. They're not likely going to be putting out seed for you because that's the way they're bred. They don't want you regrowing their plants from seed. Let me just give you an example. So I have a petunia here. This is where I should be seeing a seed pod popping up. Right here where this spent flower is, there is no seed pod. There has never been a seed pod on this plant, and there never will be a seed pod on this plant because this is the way that it is grown. And these plants that you're getting from the big box stores, from the big brands, they are copyrighted, so you can't reproduce their plants. They don't want you to do that. You're not allowed to do that. So that is just a FYI about those kinds of plants. So I actually purchased seed this year, and actually I purchase petunia seeds every single year, so I can regrow from the petunia seeds that I bought just fine, no issues. And that's what I like to do. So definitely think about that when you're trying to collect seed. If you're growing from the major brands, you might not have a plant that is seed producing. So just a FYI. So I just got back from Lowe's and they had absolutely nothing interesting for a container. They didn't even have any petunias left, like nothing that I wanted to use to make a new container. And then the baskets that they had were just uninspiring. So I decided that I'm going to try to rejuvenate the baskets that I have, cut them back, add some fertilizer, soil if needed, and then see how that goes. There's really nothing else I can do. I can check some other stores to see if they have any nice baskets, baskets of plants. I don't think I'm gonna really find anything at this point in the season. Most of the stores are winding down. My store had a good amount of clearance, but it wasn't like a huge selection. It was like you got 50 of this plant, 50 of that plant, you know, like bedding plants, but nothing that I felt I wanted to make a container out of. So anyways, let's go ahead and rejuvenate these petunia baskets and see what happens. So you can see in this container here that I have petunias mixed in, and these petunias are doing great. They're in this white planter here. They look beautiful. And then over here I have one, but he's kind of getting covered up by the sweet potato vine, but still, here's the foliage. It's looking amazing. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna do what I can to save the baskets that I have. Let's bring them over, take a look at them, and see what we could do to extend their life in the garden this season. These look so pitiful. Look at them. It's difficult. It can be difficult to keep hanging baskets happy all season just because of the watering schedule they require, especially based on where you live, what the temperature's like, what the wind is like. All that kind of stuff can dry out your soil, and the type of soil that you use can dry out quickly and make your petunias look like mine. So this one definitely, this is a self-watering container and the soil level is so incredibly low. So definitely I'm gonna add more soil to that one. This one, you can still see the peat pellets that I used. This one I'll add a little bit of soil, fertilizer, prune it back. They're all gonna get pruned back quite a bit. But have you guys ever noticed how sticky petunias are? Like, they're very, like when you touch on the stems and the leaves, they're very sticky, and you can often see like bugs stuck to them. Even the seeds, when the seeds fall out, they get stuck to the stems and leaves and things. It's quite interesting. But anyways, let's go ahead and start rejuvenating these guys. Okay, I got them all set up back where they were before. So we'll check back in on these in a week or two just to see if there's any progress. I think this one in the middle will definitely notice progress on that before the other two, because I left a lot of foliage on the outside too because the foliage was great, you know, besides the dead parts. But this one will definitely show really quickly if the rejuvenation is working. So let's go down and check out the other ones. Oh, I have to show you. So my passion flower is fruiting. Got 2 little fruits on it. So cute. I'm excited about that. All right, now where are the petunias? Okay, so here's the one that I dropped, and there's the soil. So I put it back in a spot. This particular petunia, I am so guilty of just like spraying it with water from a distance. Like, I'm so bad with watering this one, and I could literally pull the hose closer and give it, sorry, I'm pulling a weed. I like to do 2 things at once. Anyways, so I could pull it over and give it a full watering. I don't know why I just spray it from a distance. I just do. Anyways, that's probably why it's in the condition that it's in. All right, let's check on the other 2. Let's spin around here, and there they go. These look so pitiful. I know for a fact and have done petunia rejuvenation before, and I know that as long as the plant's healthy, they'll bounce back just fine. But these ones are just a little bit more far gone than usual when you rejuvenate petunias. So we'll see. They look as best as they can look right now. So we'll definitely check back in on these 2. This is the one that I am like, I don't know, we might lose quite a bit of the stems here, whole stems. So we'll see. It doesn't hurt to try, and I'm okay that Lowe's didn't have what I needed this time. I didn't really go in with an exact idea of what I wanted the containers to look like. I just know that I wanted something that was big and, you know, bountiful with foliage and flowers, and I did not find that today. And that's probably because it's, you know, late in the season. Believe it or not, the end of July is really late in the garden season. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions about petunias, this rejuvenation. I use the plant tone. I've been using the same bag of plant tone all season long. It has lasted me so long, and it still has a good amount in it. And then I also use worm casings. The plant tone is going to be a quicker feed than the worm casings. The worm casing is kind of like a longer feed as those worm casings break down. The plant tone is going to break down much faster than that because that's what it's designed to do. The worm casings are natural. It's going to take a little while, but still they will feed your plants. Both are great. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.